Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinals. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Stanford Cardinals. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Cardinals will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Stanford's offense takes the field for the first time today. And are we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these 2 quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are 2 huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. So Louisville's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming.
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. At the 40, there he goes. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 30. To the air on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Lost to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coates. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll do it himself. Still running at the 40. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're
touchdown, Stanford! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point is good. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Now the play fake. The throw to the outside is complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cardinals are marching down the field. Quickly complete. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And the 46-yard line brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. He's taking the shot. And he hauls it in inside the 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking down the middle. The quick out. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, Cardinal!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. A little screen to the running back. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Cardinals have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And some room to work.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Motion from the wideout. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Great job by the back on the option.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left side. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Moss. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. To the air on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football, I got the speed, I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got a man in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. So now it's second and long. Gets it out fast.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Louisville! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 6 over Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Dawkins. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Roberts. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they go back on top.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on second down. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man on the right. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man in the middle. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Give to the running back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Pulled down for the tackle. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Godfrey. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Finds a little space. There he goes. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And how about that on third down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. Third down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
Gonna swing it on second down. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And it's picked off at the goal line. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Godfrey. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And that's another first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged out of the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dawkins. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up second down.
They give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, Cardinal! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 10 over Army. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Got a man. It's Coates. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. Nestles it in at the 35. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of the drive comes from the 38. From the gun, the ground game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Trying to beat the D deep. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. See if they can get the edge on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Near the 48-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Conrad. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. Here's the give off the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And gets them back to within 10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Makes the grab over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs...
Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Godfrey. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Dawkins. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Cardinals are in the hurry up. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Cardinals are on the move.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his big tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play.
Looking for the end zone. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Got a man. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Motion from the back. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Got the 1st down and more. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The tag. Touchdown, Stanford. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4 and 1. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I
think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. He wants to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Pulls it, fired, complete.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Here's a heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll take another shot here. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys.